पाया पडतो तुझ्या भाऊ आहे तुझा.
Sagar, please mute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
काय करायचं ना कर. नीट बोलतो तुझ्याशी. नीट नसेल वागत नको चल.
It's 8 p.m. So, who will be our today's first speaker?
Sir, may I?
Who is this? Dhiraj.
Sir, may I?
Yes, sir.
Okay, after Dhiraj, Samiksha will speak. Dhiraj, go ahead.
Hello, sir. My voice is coming.
Yes, yes.
Hi, everybody. This is Dhiraj standing before you to say today's first speaker. So my topic is PM of India. Pen in hand. I wonder what I should write. What an idea. Can I be in the PM of India? Well, why not? There are no basic qualifications for that. I am a citizen of India. I have all the qualifications of a modern leader. If by some stroke of luck, I become an all powerful person in India, even for a short period. I am going to change this face of this country. The first thing I shall lay my hand on the world of world be education. I will change the entire system of education and make it forceful, useful, interesting, and I will change the entire system of education. Everyone who complete his course will declare successfully. Teaching and testing will go and hand uh, and more stress will be lead on the particular work and training. Second, women will get a um, pride. Women will get a pride to walk on street. Third, that is for our senior citizens and children. They will get a free helpline number for their any uh, thought of the day. Our flag does not fly, the wings move it. It fly with the last breath of each soldier. Jai Hind. So thank you, friends. Jai Hind and Jai Bharat.
Okay, Dhiraj. Good. You gave very good lecture, what we can say. But one little suggestion is that whenever you speak, you should feel that I'm speaking within myself. Means there should not be like a train which moves very fast. Our speech should be smooth, so listeners can means they should enjoy our lecture. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Otherwise, the talk was very good. Content was nice, but only thing you have to improve that. Go slow. The pace should be maintained. Means the pace should be constant. See, if we ride our bike at very fast, so what will happen? It consume more and more energy. And if we ride our bike on one constant speed, so it will last till till whole journey. Got it?
Yes.
Dhiraj, yes. So you have to maintain your pace. So Samiksha, Samiksha,
Yes, sir.
okay, carry on.
Sir, may I start?
Who is this? Parth.
Sir, Samiksha.
Okay, Samiksha, you go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. My today's topic is on High Court. High Court usually refers to the superior court of a country or a state. In some countries, it is highest court like Australia. In other countries, it is positioned lower in the hierarchy of the court. For example, England and India. A person who presides as a judge in such country court may be called as High Court judge. High Court courts have the power of review in the they have the power of declare any law or ordinance unconstitutional if it is found to be against the Indian constitution. Allahabad has biggest high court in India. The cases in high court are very serious, like criminal cases like such as murder and rape. First high court in India was made in Calcutta. There are about 25 high courts in India. H.J. Kania was first CJ. Sikkim state has smallest high court in India. Court is place where people get correct uh, their new. Thank you, sir.
Okay, no issue. High Court. High Court is a constitutional establishment at state level. Means at country level, we have a Supreme Court, which is very supreme. And in state level, we have High Courts. There are very huge jurisdiction of High Courts. There are original jurisdiction, appellate jurisdiction, and many more. There are also the provision which we often call as writs. Means if our fundamental rights violated, we can seek the justice in High Court. And Article 226 gives the right to go to the High Court. So good Samiksha. And also there are many cases related with High Court. I will just tell you that Justice Loya was murdered brutally, although it was a very big conspiracy. In Sohrabuddin Sheikh case, means you are not matured enough uh, to acquire this knowledge, but for just a knowledge part, you should know. So, what are the flaws of our High Court or our judiciary? Means judiciary is supreme, and there should be no intervention of uh, legislature in judiciary, because Article 50 said that judiciary and legislature should be separated. But what happened nowadays? Legislature is intervening judiciary. Many politicians influencing justice to give a favorable judgments. Got it, Samiksha?
Sir, Jai Bhim movie is based on it.
Yes, good example. JB movie and also uh, Jolly LLB, many movies. Have you seen Jolly LLB?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, but I have seen Jai Bhim.
Okay, both the movies are good, and these movies gave very good social message that how our judiciary works, how means justice, what are the challenges they are facing. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, who will be the next speaker?
Sir, may I?
Sir, can
Okay,
I?
Tanay. Okay,
So, friends, my today's topic.
go ahead, Tanay. Go ahead.
So, friends, my today's topic is AIDS. Human immunodeficiency virus infection and acquired immunodeficiency syndrome is an infection caused by human immunodeficiency virus. Following infection, an individual may not notice any symptoms or may experience a brief period of influenza like illness. This is followed by a prolonged incubation period with no symptoms. If the infection progresses, it interferes more with the human system, increasing the risk of developing common infections such as tuberculosis, as well as other infections such as tumors, which are otherwise rare in people who have normal immune function. These late symptoms of infection are referred to as acquired immunodeficiency syndrome. This stage is also associated with unintended weight loss. HIV is spread primarily through unprotected sex, contaminated blood donation, hypodermic needles, and from mother to child during pregnancy, delivery, or breastfeeding. Some bodily fluids such as saliva, sweat, and tears do not transmit the virus. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good, Tanay. HIV/AIDS is a very severe disease, but very often our society is not that much matured to discuss all these things openly. We always kept these things that we think we should not talk among the society. So good, you told that how this disease spread, what are the causes, and the solution is that we should tell our doctors, we should tell the society that I am HIV affected, so they can they can be aware of that thing, and they can get precautionary measures. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who will be the next speaker?
Sir, can I?
Who is this? Gayatri.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Gayatri, go ahead.
Hello, friends. Good evening. Today I am tell you about story. Long ago, there lived a woodcutter in a small village. He was serious in his work and very honest. Every day he went into the nearby forest to cut trees. He brought the woods back into the village and sold them to a management and the earned his money. He earned just enough to make a living as he was satisfied with his simple living. One day, while cutting a tree near a river, his axe split out of his hand and fell into the river. The river was so deep he could not take it on his own. He had only one axe that fell into the river. He started to the worry. He will not be able to earn his living. No, he was very sad and prepared to the God. He prayed the sincerely, and the God appeared in front of the him and asked, "What is problem, my son?" The woodcutter explained the problem and the requested the God to get his eggs back. The god stretched his head deep into the river and took out a silver eggs and asked, "Is this your eggs?" The woodcutter looked at the eggs and said, "No." So I got put his hand back deep into the water again and took a golden eggs and asked, "Is this your eggs?" The woodcutter looked at the eggs and said "No." The god said, "Take a look at it again soon. This is a very available golden eggs. Are you sure this is a not yours?" The woodcutter said, "Not it, not him. I cannot cut trees into a golden eggs. It is not useful to me." The god smiled and the finally put his hand into the water again and took out his iron eggs and asked, "Is, is this your eggs?" To this, the woodcutter said, "Yes, this is a mine. Thank you. This is a mean. Thank you." The god was the very impressed into his the honest, and she gave him his iron eggs and also the other two eggs and a reward for his honest. Moral: also he honestly will also be rewarded. Thank you, sir.
Yes, we should always be honest in our actions, and how we can acquire honesty. Honesty is God gifted. What Gayatri was saying by the fairy tales. Good Gayatri. So, who will be next speaker? Gajanan.
Yes, sir.
What is your name?
Shreya Barkale.
Okay, Shreya.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Good evening, everyone. My today's topic: environmental pollution. The environment is very necessary to lead a healthy life. Our environment shapes a very important aspect of human life because that is where we find the requirements of life, like air, water, and food. Due to global in, indu- industrialization and mo- modernization, there has been environmental pollution. Our lifestyle has also changed. The animals are not be verge of extinct day by day. The panda, the white tiger, and albatross are now or are not are now not to be seen. They are going to lose our animals in a few days. The harmful and toxic gases which release 24 hours and 7 days from the factories are mixing with air. This causing air pollution. People dump all the also getting poisoned every day. The marine species like fish, whales, and dolphins are the waste sufferers. Their valuable leaves are also lost. Soil erosion is one of the cause of soil pollution. We plant trees, we plant trees, then once again our earth will be green. We should not cut trees also. Then it will make deforestation and the top portion of the soil will be lost. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Shreya. There was disturbances in your voice, but we could hear you. So, environmental pollution. Environment that is gifted by God, but we are not able to keep it as the God gifted us. We are polluting our environment. We are depleting, means ozone is depleting very fastly. See, when if you see the ancient era, there was no industrialization, there was no urbanization, and people were living very happily. They were enjoying, and there was no such disease like diabetes, cancer. These are very hazardous diseases. But nowadays, in 21st century, there is enough industrialization. Every nation is developing, but on the other hand, we are losing our environment. Many more and more diseases are emerging. A recent example is COVID-19. This is also the impact of means long-term impact of worsening of our environment. So a lot to speak about environment. Also, you gave good narration or you lecture what we can say. Okay, Shreya.
Yes, sir.
Were you shivering?
No, sir.
Okay, because confidence was low. But okay, it will improve day by day. The more we practice, the more
Yes.
our confidence will increase.
Yes,
So,
sir.
yes, who will be next speaker? Kumar? Sorry. Kumar is my colleague. Aradhya is there, Harshal, Jyoti, Om Khurde. See, one day you have to speak. Sorry.
Sir, Anushka.
Okay, Anushka. You have login from same device.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Anushka.
Good evening, all of you. My name is Anushka, and today's my topic is pollution. In the modern world of technological advancement, pollution has become a serious environmental issue affecting the lives on the earth. Uh, some of the most important types of pollutions are air pollutions, water pollutions, pollutions, and noise pollutions. All types of the pollutions are undoubtedly affecting the whole environment and ecosystem, thus the quality of life. Our naturally beautiful environment on the earth is deteriorating by day just by the foolish habits of the human beings. Mm, The, the main reason of the air pollution are the heavy emissions of harmful and poisonous gases arises from the increasing number of vehicles, factories and factories and open burning. In the crowd and betterment of life, everyone wants to be have well resources for their easy daily routine, but they do not think little bit about their natural surroundings. Most of the air pollution is carried out by the public transportation on daily basis. Mm, Carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide are the toxic gases polluting the air and reducing the oxygen level in the environment. Lung cancer among the human being and animals. Thank you, sir.
Okay, another same topic, pollution. Just think when there was lockdown in whole world, so our environment was very clean. Means definitely there is the impact of industrialization. There is the impact of CO2 emission. So, and we are not able to, what we can say, we are not able to control the CO2 emissions. Many conferences happen, many agreements is happening, like Paris Agreement, Conference of Parties, but no agreement is as fruitful as the um, the recent happenings. So Delhi is the most polluted capital of the world. If we see the other capitals, they are not that much polluted. Likewise, Delhi, and you can also give the solution. Like what are the challenges? What are the solutions for reducing the pollution? E-vehicle is also good solution. Means what happens when we ride our bikes, which are going on petrol or diesel. So it emits CO2, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, which is very harmful to our environment. But when we ride e-vehicles, it is eco-friendly. What we can say. So e-vehicle is a very good option. And also last year there was means oxygen chamber was established in New Delhi in order to uh, reduce the CO2. Means what it will do, it will consume the CO2 and means give fresh oxygen. So Delhi government has done many things in this sector, and also there is a sustainable development goals. Means every country is developing, every country having is strengthening, but on the other side we are lacking on environmental issues. Means environment. So what is means sustainable development should be there. Means in our childhood, our grandparents was what was they telling? The sky is blue, but this sky is turning on red. So this should not happen. And because of CO2 emission and all other hazardous gases, the sky is turning gray. So we have to avoid these things, and we have to surpass the same Earth to our next generation. So at individual level, what we can do, we can tree more and more plants. We should not throw garbage on road. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Carbon
So
monoxide from the acid rain.
Sir, can I?
okay, Om.
Thank you,
Excuse
Go
sir.
me,
ahead, Om.
excuse me, sir.
Yes, Dhiraj, you want to say something?
The carbon, sir, carbon monoxide forms the acid rain, and it generally happen in Agra. That's why
Yes,
the
yes,
that's why the
yes,
it's become yellow.
yes. Good point. Acid rain, sulfur, dioxide, especially SO2, and nitrous dioxide. These,
Yes, sir.
yes. Say something, Naman.
Yes, sir. There is a oxides of a sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxide which forms the acid rain.
Yes, and acid rain ultimately it impacts on the historical
Monument.
monuments. Yes.
Yes, sir. We have take
Likewise,
also instance of Taj Mahal.
yes, the Taj Mahal, the upper side of Taj Mahal is decaying nowadays because of acid rain and pollution. So,
Yes,
what are
sir.
the measures? Means Supreme Court gave guidelines to Uttar Pradesh government to take a safety measures to avoid this decaying of Taj Mahal. Got it? See,
Sir, may I next speaker?
uh, excuse me, Naman. After the home, you will be the next speaker.
Okay,
Once,
okay, sir.
yes, and see, we have to read newspaper daily, so we can get the things. Means what is happening in our country, our surrounding, our society. We should be aware of that thing. Okay, Om, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Hello, friends. Good evening. Today I am talking first about Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is a one of the freedom fighter of India. He was born in year of 1875 on 31 October in Nadid, a small village in Gujarat. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was leader come to be known was Iron Man of India. The Iron Man of India is freedom fighter of country. He was a part of many protect against the authorities in India. Patel joins Mahatma Gandhi in a satyagraha in Gujarat and because a part of a quit India movement joined the Indian National Congress and because the uh, Vittal part member Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel inspire the people of a country in many wars. He was the self uh, self-made man because did depend on anyone for any uh, re- reason. Patel was one of the most beloved leader of a country. He connecting with the people. He 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 became the first deputy prime minister of independence of India. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good Om. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the first Deputy Prime Minister of independent India, and also he is known for his extraordinary work when India got independence in 1947. After that, there was means uh, India was uh, divided in princely states. There were 552 princely states, and 549 princely states joined India after India got independence. But there were three princely states. They were denying. They were denying to join India. They were not ready to join India. But it was Sardar Patel whose efforts was not go in vain, and he was successful to bring back those three princely states, and he made a united India. So he is a very fine gentleman, and also the first deputy prime minister. And also there is a Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel National Police Academy in Hyderabad, which gave the training to IPS officers. So it is the means Indian government gave the name of to that academy. Good Om. It was
Sir,
the yes,
sir,
Dhiraj, yes.
sir, the Statue of Unity is the best example of Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel.
Yes, it is the largest statue of statue in world. Its height is almost 121, sorry,
Sir,
182
yeah,
meter.
182 meter. Yes, sir.
Yes, and it is situated on
In
the
Gujarat.
Gujarat.
bank of yes, the bank of Sabarmati River in Gujarat. So who will be the next speaker? Naman,
Sir, may
are you
I, sir?
ready?
Yes, sir, I am ready.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
Okay, sir, I am view to all of you. So very, very good evening to everybody. Today's my topic is about untouchability. There is in Constitution it is dominated as Article 17, and according to our one Act of an Indian government in 1955, this section untouchability was abolished by our Constitution, by our government. So what is the things which is occurred in untouchability? There are many peoples, as like we have taken instance of a one court, or as like in the era of Akbar and Birbal. So there is a people which is related to other backward classes or SC/ST. So they have been not want to allowed to do many types of work which work is done by the other mainly great people. So the thing is that there was a untouchability. So for this reason, they have been not allowed to do some great works which was done by the Chhatri and the Pandit. So in the present era, it is also discriminations in our many areas, as like in our Hindus is also in some areas, as like in Uttar Pradesh, there are peoples who will be took this thing, and then they will be also apply for this thing today also. So the thing is that we want to increase our awareness for this thing, to don't be discriminate and don't be allowed to the peoples of an untouchability, or because they are also human, they are also religion, they have also religion and all the things, as like they are, whenever it is dependent to them that they are religious to Hindu, Muslim or Sikh, Isai. But the thing is that we are aware, and what is the reason we have want to do the study? The thing is that we would want to don't be discrimination, and it comes in Article 17. So, sir, this is the things that I have been known about untouchability, and I will get you. Thank you, sir.
Okay, good Naman. Untouchability. Mahatma Gandhi once said that it is a slur and brought to Indian communalism. Means untouchability is not good thing, which is practicing. Nowadays, it is not that much practicing, but a few years back, or a few decades ago, it was practicing in the many pockets of India, especially in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, and northern India. Article 17 gave us right to fight against untouchability, and we should eradicate untouchability, because every human being has two legs, two hands, and every human being is same. No one is above and no one is below. So, and there should not be discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, color, gender, place of birth, sex. There should not be discrimination. Yes, there is some positive discrimination is there, that we are reserving some seats for those are scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, but this is positive discrimination. And any of these such discrimination is allowed in India. So untouchability is, yes, you gave very good examples, Naman. Who will be the next speaker? Um, Aradhya, you want to say something?
I
No, sir, I would not want to tell anything.
Okay, Naman, okay.
Sir, may I speak?
May I?
Sonali, yes?
Sir, I'm Tanushka.
Okay, Tanushka, go ahead.
Information technology (IT) is the use of computers to create, process, store, retrieve, and exchange all kinds of electronic data and information. IT is the typical used within the context of business operation as opposed to personal or entertainment technologies. IT is considered to be a subset of information and communication technology (ICT). An information technology system (IT) system is generally an information system, a communication system, or more specifically speaking, a computer system, including all hardware, software, and peripheral in equipment operated by a limited group of IT users. Humans have been storing, retrieving, manipulating, and communicating information since the Sumerians in Mesopotamia developed writing in about 3000 BC. However, the term information technology in its modern sense first appeared in a 1958 article published in the Harvard Business Review. Authors Harlotte J. Leavitt and Thomas L. Wilshire commented that the new technology does not yet have a single established name. We shall call it information technology (IT). Their definition consists of three categories: techniques of for processing, the application of statistical and mathematical methods to decision making, and the simulation of higher order thinking through computer programs. The term is commonly used as a synonym of for computers and computer networks, but it is also encompasses other information distribution technologies such as television and telephones. Several products for receives within an income economy are associated with information technology, including computer hardware, software, electronics, semiconductors, internet, telecom equipment, and e-commerce. Thank you, sir.
Okay, IT, information technology. See, it is the biggest and most useful invention of human being. But in somehow we are not means we are using it in other ways. I will give you example. Many IT professionals, they are being involved in hacking, and they are hacking uh, means they are hacking the data from government. And also, when talking about information technology, so how we can forget Pune and Bangalore? These are the two IT hubs in India. And also, in IT sector, many Indians are doing very good job. And also in Silicon Valley in USA, there is a 60% people are from India also. So this is the proud thing for Indians that we are representing from India in IT sector. So good. Parth, go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. Good evening to dear friends and respected sir. Today, my topic is Ravindra Jain, about Ravindra Jain. Ravindra Jain is Ravindra Jain was born 28 February 1940, 1944. So he was a very good music. He was a very good musical. He was a very good singer song. So so he also achieved awards. That is, he was awarded the Padma Shri, and there's the fourth highest civilian award to Republic of India in 2015 for his contribution to arts. Then he received the Filmfare Best Music Director Award for his work in Ram Teri Ganga Mali in 1985. So Ravindra Jain is also achieved a lot of awards, and he I hope that you all know about it. Ravindra Jain is when he was born, so he is blind. He was blind. So then his parents is caught their caught her caught her, what I can say that his parents say that he has a good fashion about our music to singing a song. So then what he did to Ravindra Jain to admission in any musical instance, musical classes. Then Ravindra Jain is a lot of good, and then he also singing a song a lot of that. I can say that Ravindra Jain is singing a song that is mm, there is many types of that अखियों के हार कौन से. There's many types of songs uh, he sung. So it is a very common thing that he is not have a eye. Then also there's famous, and there's in our India there's many types of peoples also who is lame, who is don't their hands. So this is the very good thing, and they also famous in a lot of in India. So today I read about the Ravindra Jain, and a lot also read about whose player who don't have their who don't have their legs. Then also they famous, and they also they played. So it's very fantastic to us, because what happened in sometimes with others, we lost their suppose I lost their my leg. So then uh, I broken. Then I can't do it. Then I can think that I can't do it anything. So then that time there I broken my heart, and then I can't do it of that time. But if I if I their situation understand, then I can do anything, and I can do see my emotions also. So in India, there's many types of people who is also famous, and I can't understand, and I can't think that how is famous. Then also is famous. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Parth, good. Out of box topic. Ravindra Jain. God has gifted the whole body. Means whole body is a gift, and when we get everything free, we don't have the value. But just think about themselves. The people they don't have the body parts. Someone don't have, means somebody doesn't have the eyes. Somebody doesn't have legs. Just think about it. And also Ravindra Jain, he was the one among them. So Ravindra Jain was a very famous playback singer, and he was awarded by Padma Shri, and he was also known for the album Mangal Bhavan Mangal Hari from Ramayana. From that, he became popular in our country, and also means guys, just think about the Paralympians. Means in last year the Paralympic was held in Tokyo. So we bagged 19 medals, and it is much larger than the medals which we bagged in means general Olympic. So just means value or whatever we have earned, whatever the God means being human is a super. In one line we can say being human is a super. So respect everybody, and also when we give respect to next person, we will be also respecting. So very good part. Who will be the next speaker?
Vivek, can I next?
Vaishali.
No, sir, my name is Yeshvi.
Oh, Yeshvi. Sorry, I forget. Yesterday, I heard you. I heard you. Your melodious voice. You are in fourth standard now.
No, sir, I am in fourth standard.
Yes, yes, fourth. In which school are you studying?
Ma'am, sorry, sir, in Vivek Mandir.
Vivek Mandir. Okay. Yashvi, go ahead. I
Okay,
will
sir.
meet myself.
Okay, sir. Good evening, my dear sir and my dear friends. Today I will introduce about the Saras bird. The Sara in Gondia there are so many lakes, and Gondia is also known as the lake city, uh, lake district. In winter season, in winter season, in this lake, so many birds come from the other countries. The Saras bird is so beautiful bird. Its color is white. White. It have long neck and long legs. Eh, eh, The in Uttar Pradesh, the Saras bird is the state bird. In India, 8,000 Saras birds is there. In Maharashtra, there are only two states where the two districts where the Saras birds are found, that are Bhandara and Gondia. But nowadays, the Saras bird are decreases. Yeah, the district officer ordered that to save the Saras bird, one mission has been started called to stay. The mission is named as Save the Saras bird. The Saras bird eats frog, fish, and roots, etc. But the most favorite food of the Saras bird is grasshopper. Thank you.
Okay, Yeshvi, good. To be very honest, I didn't know about Saras bird, but after hearing you, I know about Saras bird, and also in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, whatever you are saying, in Gondia district of Maharashtra, it is migrating in winter days. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
These birds are migrating from one place to another place, especially in winter season, because uh, they cannot live in one place in winter season because it's very dangerous. It means in cold places they cannot live, so they have to migrate. In also uh, adding in your knowledge, there is a Kevaldev Rashtriya Udyan in Bharatpur district of Rajasthan. So it is very famous national park for bird. It is a bird sanctuary. And also I think it's a World Heritage Site. So there also many birds migrated from uh, many countries. So who will be the next speaker? I think all have done. Harshal, Dhiraj has done. Aradhya has done. Harshal, you haven't say anything. Naman gave his lecturate. Om,
Sir,
Parth, Aradhya. Aradhya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Uh, Today is your first day.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where are you from?
Gondia.
Gondia. Okay. So just introduce yourself. Basic introduction. Don't be shy and don't hesitate. It's an open group and welcome on board. It's an open platform. Just introduce yourself. Basic introduction.
So I am Saili Vedya. I am from Poddar International School in ninth standard.
Okay. Saili and Aradhya.
Aradhya is my sister.
Okay, okay. Sorry. Means just give basic introduction. Means in which what are your parents doing? Where are you from? And what is your goal? What you want to become?
I am from Gondia. My parents are forest officer and I want to become a scientist in future.
Okay, good. Scientist. So you should be read more and more about uh, Dr. Means Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Dr. Homi Jahangir Baba, and also there are many great scientists in India. So you should be read more about them. So today you want to give lecture? Eh?
No, sir.
Okay, no problem. Who is left? I think.
Sir, I hope all have done.
Okay. For the sake of information, I just want to say that this is very open platform, and while speaking, don't be hesitate, don't be like means don't be shy. There is no punishment given in this platform, so don't be hesitate. Speak openly, speak frankly, whatever in your mind, just narrate it. Just go. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I will give the mic to Sonone sir.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
Good
Good
evening.
evening, sir.
Okay, what Suraj was telling, this is an open platform. We all should open up. Your wings are opening up. You will become something in life. That should be your goal. Someone wants to be scientist, someone wants to be defense officer, or whatever respective goals you have. Today, I will speak 1 minute on one thing. That is, this too shall pass. This is a phrase which is very helpful in defense. When there is a tough time, so we remind ourselves that this too shall pass. That means at times moment comes which is unbearable. One gets little depressed, one gets totally into unhappy and sad mood. That time what happens? You need boost, you need some moral support. And this is a phrase which reminds everyone, okay, there is a tough time, this too shall pass. And same thing is applicable when there is a happy moment. When there is a happy moment, same thing is applicable. One should not be overjoyed or one should not be losing control in the happiness. We all should be knowing that every moment has to pass. We need to be under control of our behavior and happiness, unhappiness both. Okay, so this is a characteristic one needs to learn throughout life. One should be within control of emotions, and emotions can be both way, good, that is happy, and sad too. Secondly, 1 more minute I will take, as such time is getting over, about our health. Today things are very very tough. Omicron is spread. We all need to take care of our health. Please just watch out, study, don't roam around unnecessarily. Just take care of your health because this is a dangerous situation. We need to protect ourselves. Just take care of your health, listen to your parents, listen to your teachers, and do your homework, do your regular studies. This is a tough time for everyone. Online study is tough. I know after whole day online classes, hats off to you all people that in the evening you are motivated enough to join on this open platform where probably at your age, if you are understanding that there is some gain, that is a marvelous thing. It is really amazing. Probably at your stage, we never had this kind of understanding. So it is really heartening to see that you understand the benefit of joining such kind of extra class and you are opening up, you are motivating yourself, you are gaining knowledge, you are gaining confidence, and you are speaking so well, right from 4th standard till 9th, 10th, whatever standard you are speaking so much. Very nice sign. Keep momentum going. Don't waste time unnecessarily. Utilize time wisely and listen to your parents. Be courteous to anybody elder to you. That is the point for today. Okay, Suraj, over to you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, yes.
Should we call it today, sir? Okay, it's almost 9 p.m. So, uh, as sir said, take care. Good night and
Yes, sir. Jai
friends.
Hind, Jai Bharat to everybody.